Way back in 2003, I met a first-time author in the long line for Mordecai Gerstein. Over the course of our 45-minute line wait, I just fell in love with Hope Anita Smith. And when you watch this video, you will see why. I'm Ed Spicer. This is www.spicyreads.org. Thanks for stopping by. Good morning, Hope Anita Smith, and welcome to www.spicyreads.org. Can you tell us a little bit about the books that you've written for students of all ages?
Yes, I've written 3 books. The first is called The Way a Door Closes, and the second is called Keeping the Night Watch, and I just finished my 3rd book called Mother Poems.
Your stories are gritty stories, abandonment, and deal with some who die, and all kinds of... Have you ever thought of telling that?
Yes.
Why do you do poetry?
Yes, I am working on a novel right now. That will be the next book that comes out, a novel, and there may be a few poems in there. Someone said, I give you permission to put 1 poem in, so there may be a poem in there.
Put 7
but
in.
But I am writing a novel, a straight novel.
I try not to add fuel to the fire, keeping all flammable words and feelings to myself. Everyone's eyes are on me. There's something about watching a fire. Now I'm the poster child for families with problems. Fathers everywhere will see my face plastered onto signs, and my slogan is, family fires, only you can prevent them.
That I'm dealing with in my stories are universal. There's no black and white. Those are the characters that are telling the story, but it's not generated for a black audience. I hope that my books are universal. I hope that people have a broad enough sense to look at books as a whole and not based on the color of a character on the cover or even of the color of the character inside the text.
We're called Man to Man. Daddy and I are having a man-to-man talk. Except I don't have anything to say. You don't have to talk, Daddy says, but you do have to listen. When I was your age, I thought the sun rose and set on my father. Most days it did. But I roll my eyes heavenward and dare his words to defy the wall of I'm not listening. Daddy pays no mind to my walls. He lets out a long breath and plows on. He is determined, as if the most important thing were breaking through, getting to the other side, reaching me. I made a mistake, he says, and for that I couldn't be more sorry. But I'm your daddy, and I ain't gonna spend no more time walking on eggshells trying to win you over. You're almost a man. You've got to make your own choices. But for right now, I'm gonna be the only man in this house. Can't make you like me. But what kind of father would I be if I let you hang on to all that hate? An angry black man ain't no man at all. You're my firstborn son. You and Byron and Zuri are my light. I'm here. And I'm not going nowhere, no how, no way. And that's from Keeping the Night Watch.
I met a gentleman named Ed Spicer. You may know him, I don't know. But we were both standing in line waiting to get a book signed by the Caldecott Award winner in 2003, I believe. And my first book had just come out, and he was upset because he wasn't going to be able to make the rounds to get his book signed that he had in his back from other authors that he had wanted to get to. And I said, oh, I have a signing that I'm going to be doing. And he looked at my name badge, saw who I was, and pulled my book out of his bag. And I was shocked and amazed because as a first-time author, I did not expect anyone to have my book. And to have him standing right in front of me, it couldn't have been more kismet that we met that day.
And then whether or not there was a story behind Hope. Is there?
There is. There was a reason why she named me Hope. But my grandmother passed away before I got to find out what that was. And you encouraged me, prodded me, bombarded me, nudged me, bullied me into getting more information about my name and more about my family. And in the last couple of months, this summer actually, I've gone to Akron, Ohio, where I was born, and I've been visiting with family, and the church that I grew up in, I have met several people who knew my mother when she was a little girl, who knew my grandmother, and so I'm hoping to get more information.
I've got goosebumps.
Yeah, I'm very excited. It's very interesting because they know more about her than I do.
You touch my heart.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's great to run into you again here.
You.
I look forward to your novel and anything that you do at any time. I'm going to cut this video off because you have more of your paparazzi fans here to get you to sign.
Thank you very
much. Because you are a superstar, and they
Always
should.
Great to talk to you, Ed.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was my friend, Hope Anita Smith. I'm Ed Spicer. This is www.spicyreads.org. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Your poems should be quoted by people like Ashley Bryan.
Love to have Ashley do one of my poems. It would be an honor.
Which poem would you like Ashley to do in front of a Newberry, Caldecott, Wilder audience?
Well, we were talking about that yesterday, and I have a poem in the Mother Poem Collection called Mama.
Mama?
And it's a rhyming
Ashley,
poem.
are you hearing that? Mama.
That's
Mama's
right.
the one.
Mama is the one.